Hey church, man, good morning. So glad you tuned in. I just want to take a few moments and talk about this exciting week as this upcoming Sunday is our official grand opening. Man, we've been having church for some time together as the gathering. We've been gathering, just the Lord's been moving. It's been a special time together, but we're officially open to the community this Sunday, and I know we've been coming, and maybe it doesn't feel like well, we're just now opening, but to the community, they're just here, and so they're going to be there and be excited, and so looking forward to that, looking forward to engaging people with the gospel and with the love and hope of Jesus, and I need your help, so I'm excited that you're on the team. I just want to take a few moments in this video, number one, to encourage you. You guys have been tremendous. I mean, really, I'm not just saying that because I'm supposed to as your pastor. I'm saying it because I really get encouraged every week. I get to talk with you, hang out with you, worship with you, and then also even through groups. And so, man, God's doing great things. He's using you to do it, and the best is still yet to come for Connection Church Richmond Hill. I know you're excited. I know you have friends and family that are planning to attend, and so I've been praying for them. We've been praying. So I just want to have a quick State of the Church address, just where we are, a couple things to note as we move into the new year, and then also to prepare your heart as we go into Sunday, our gathering on Sunday. So number one, our prayer team is up, and it's active now. And so this week we started praying. That means we have on Tuesdays and Thursdays, there's 2-hour blocks, or 2 different hour blocks, 1-hour blocks, and where someone can pray in the morning and in the afternoon. And then of course we want people praying Sunday. So it's going to look a little different. So I want you to be able to sign up to be a part of that team. I appreciate Kel Cooper, her heartbeat for prayer and just really seeking the Lord. If you were with us last Sunday, we had an incredible service that her and Lindsay put together, and we were able to just enjoy the presence of the Lord as we started the first of the year. And so really enjoyed that. But anyway, she has a heart for prayer, and so we're going to start praying. Have an hour block on Tuesday morning that you can sign up for, an hour block on Tuesday evening you can sign up for, and the same goes for Thursday. So if you say, I want to start doing that maybe once a week, once a month, twice a month, however you can devote that time, we want you to be a part of that. And so we want to get those blocks filled the best we can so people are praying throughout the week. We'll send you that prayer agenda that we had to kind of give you a map to go off of, because I know you think praying for an hour, man, that takes forever. What would I say? But really, when you really just go through the scriptures and pray through scripture, an hour goes by actually fast. So we want to help you with that. We want to encourage you to sign up for that. That's going to be just a huge heartbeat of our church, is seeking the Lord. He doesn't want us doing it by ourselves. He never asked us to do that, and so we don't want to be that kind of church. We want to be a church that seeks the Lord. Spirit-led is one of our priorities in our church, and so we want to do that. So sign up. Also, another big thing is rate us on Google. I know this is switching gears here, went from spiritual to secular, but seriously, Google is a huge tool. I've been kind of studying it over the last few weeks and hadn't utilized it as best as we could, but Google gets out in front of people. There's algorithms and all kind of things that talk about our church behind our back, right, in a right way. Like when people are Googling, hey, new church, or I want to attend a church, or church plants in town. When they Google that kind of stuff, it talks to their Facebook, Instagram, all these social media platforms. All that's tied in together through big data, and so it's kind of scary in one way, but another way, it knows what people are looking for. It knows a younger family with kids maybe looking for a church on Sunday. And so when you're out, when Google is fresh and updated, it helps put us in front of people. And so just a quick tool, but if you would go to our Google, that means go to your Google and Google Connection Church Richmond Hill. You should find us. There's a Connection Church in Hinesville too, so be careful not to confuse those. But go in there, you'll find us, you'll see some pictures that Joel uploaded, and so you'll know it's us, and go make a review. Just type in a review, say, hey, I'm a part of this church, love it, or something just simple. The more reviews you hit, that pushes us to the top of Google, And then also set a reminder, even if it's once a month, once every 2 weeks, set a reminder to go on Google and just Google our church. Google our church, do some activity, click on the website link. Every time you do that activity, it's telling the big data company at Google to say, hey, people are interested in this. And so it's going to keep us at the top. And so when someone Googles churches in Richmond Hill, they're going to see us because there's activity on it. Obviously, you understand that. And so do that for us. That's a huge way to keep us in front of the people, and it works for us, right? It's just us doing a couple quick things on our smartphone, and we can make that happen. Also, here's another big thing I want us to be careful of and want us to really be intentional with is our communication and then also scheduling. So y'all have done a tremendous job. I appreciate everyone who's scheduled, Miss Melinda and Miss Kat and all of them guys who've been scheduling, even with our safety team swapping off. That's been so big. And as we grow now, as people come in, they're going to want to start getting involved. They're going to start getting plugged in. There's going to be people that has a heartbeat for kids, and so we want to go through the right protocol to get them plugged in. They're going to want to be involved. And so our scheduling and communication is going to be very critical. There's nothing more frustrating than someone saying, hey, I want to help, and someone saying, okay, you can help, but then they ghost them, right? And they don't ever hear back from them. So that is very frustrating. So we want to be very intentional. If you take down someone's name or someone wants to get involved, we're going to do our best. Miss Brittany's doing her best to funnel that. But if you're helping people get plugged in, let's do it efficient. Let me help you. Let Brittany help you, and let us get people signed up for, get through Heart and Soul and get plugged in. For a little while, it's going to be all on us as the church plantees. It's going to be on us. And so that's critical. So it comes to communication, all right? That means proper scheduling, which I think y'all have done a good job. The holidays kind of we're doing the best we can to do patchwork. But now it's a new year, and so let's schedule. We're trying to schedule out about 3 months. That way you kind of can plan and know what to do. But the key to that is communication. So if people are wanting to help, man, plug them in. And so keep that in mind. Talk. Who's got next week? Do we have all the curriculum you need? Do we need more copies? That kind of stuff. Just make sure that's fresh. Even with our worship, I know Lindsay has been carrying most of that all by herself, but as people get plugged into worship, that kind of stuff, man, we want to talk through that. And so just keep that in mind. I know all week long, all I think about is church, and you have a job and school and got to get to kids' places. So I know you're busy, and so we want to better help serve you and better communicate how to get you plugged in and make sure you have all the tools as you serve our church. Thank you. And as we are the church serving the community, let me say it that way. And so keep that in mind. Also, when it comes to Connection Kids, so what we're going to start this Sunday is we've kind of all just been family moving in and out, but it's going to be very important to not be going into the kids' classrooms. So now if you serve on KK, obviously yes, you need to be there early. Make sure you looked over your stuff and you have everything you need. But what I'm saying is families are going to be coming and dropping their kids off, and they don't want to look in the glass and see a bunch of parents standing there. That makes them nervous. As you know, we want to keep the kids safe, and so that barrier where we have the Connection Kids orange sign and their check-in kiosk, we do not want to go past that, all right? So once you check your kid in there, get their label, tag them, and send them in, and then the volunteers will be in there to receive them. And so we want to stay strict on that, because as families are coming in the door and they see a bunch of older men and ladies coming in and out that are not maybe, they don't know, or they're just wondering why there's so much traffic back there, that makes them nervous. They're coming to a new building. They're in a new place. They're meeting new people. And so they don't want to see a bunch of people with their kids. And so keep that in mind. That is very important. So help me with that. And like I said, I know that's switching gears because we've kind of all been just hanging out together. We'll start meeting now in the bigger room and praying at 9:30. So that's a big change in our schedule too. So 9:30, we want to be ready to pray, and then everybody go right in their place. That's going to be a quick time to just pray together and be in our place to receive the community. So keep that in mind. All right. There's probably some, if you have questions about that or want to talk more, man, you can just call me anytime. Okay. Also, a couple other orders of business, and I'm going to close this video out. I did not want it to be long. So, number one, giving. Y'all have been huge. I mean, tremendous. I can't thank you enough. I was going to say something else, but all I can say is thank you, man. You guys have been so faithful in giving. And so remember, this year we started our missions giving as well. And so we're going to create that opportunity where you can just give to missions. Or if you put it in the bucket in the back, make sure you mark that. We've had some people already given. If you give through Planning Center, there's a drop-down area where it says missions, and you can give to that. So that helps you with that, okay? So thank you for your giving. Be faithful in that. Know that we couldn't do it without you. My family counts on it, but also the health and life of our ministry and our outreach there in the community. We need it, and so be faithful in that. God's asked us to do it, and so let's watch Him do a great work. I can't wait to see what He does through you and me. Our little, He takes it and multiplies. So thank you for your giving. Keep it up, and I encourage you, if you haven't yet really been giving, man, I encourage you, now's the time to step out on faith and give over and above what God has so given you. And so we're excited about that. Also, background checks. There's a few of you guys that have not completed your background checks. That's my bad. That's one of the things you got to keep thinking through. And so just refresh that. I sent you an invite this morning. So if you're watching this video on Thursday, then I sent you that invite. So I'll name you Thomas, Tim, Kale, Rob, Sarah, and then Mrs. Chris, okay? Miss Chris, please do those background checks. That way you're all, don't worry, I trust all y'all, but just y'all falling through the cracks, and so we want to get you background check. Don't worry, we pay for that. You should have the invitation in your box right now. And then also groups. Be in prayer about groups. We're excited as we start the year off. We love our men's group, and the ladies group is going well. Our Effingham group up the street is going good as well. And so we're excited about these groups. This Sunday, we're going to have our very first Connect group for our students. We're going to play some games after church and just hang out all afternoon, and then talk about the gospel thread devotional that we gave out last Sunday. And so we're excited about this, guys, but we need you to pray and trust the Lord. If He's leading you to do a group at your house, if He's speaking to you about maybe even helping rotate through hosting part of the group. Remember, it's not all about answering the questions and having all the Bible knowledge. It's just about building community, man, making friends, making people feel love and feel like they have a safe spot to be a Christian, right? To talk through the journey, talk through the things that me and you have to go through as warriors for Christ, right? And so I'm excited about that. Growth, care, mission. That's our goal. All right, growing spiritually, caring for one another, and then being on mission as the body of Christ. And so, guys, I think we're doing so well as a church plant. I know you're probably thinking we need to work on this, work on that. Absolutely, yeah, we're not perfect, but keep it up, man. Keep being there, keep being involved. You have any questions, you can text or call me directly. We have an exciting day this Sunday. We're praying for it. I'm praying for you. And guys, I hope you have a great weekend as we move into just an exciting time in your life and our life, the life beat of phase of Connection Church Richmond Hill. Love you guys. Talk to you real soon.